Hi and welcome to the Big Build demo series video 9. In this video we're going to show how a community member that wishes to become a Smart Pro on the Big Build platform can submit an application to do so. We'll then approve that application and show how the new Smart Pro can update their availability for team leaders to be able to find them for contract requests. We'll then show how another Smart Pro who has already updated their availability and received a contract request will show how they can send a contract application back to the team leader in relation to a specific contract. We'll also show how the Smart Pro can message that team leader in relation to the contract as well. Alright, so we're currently on the home page of the Big Build app. If we navigate to Smart Pros, we can see a similar form to the one that we saw in a previous video for our team leaders, where the Smart Pro can find out further information in a video and also submit an application to become a Smart Pro on the Big Build platform. We can see that the Smart Pro needs to provide information about their experience working with teams on client problems and developing solutions for clients. We can also see that the Smart Pro or the community member needs to provide referees that can confirm that they've worked with them previously, and we also need to receive community members' social media links so that we can prove that on their LinkedIn profile they have the required experience at a top tier consultancy firm at least for having worked there for at least 2 years, which is a requirement for community members to become a Smart Pro on the Big Build platform. So we can fill out some of this content and submit the application. We'll get some referral emails. And then we can put in some links to social media accounts. And now we'll click save, and that sends the application to the team at Big Build, who will review the Smart Pro application. From Big Build side, we'll review the Smart Pro application, we'll review the content, the answers to the questions, we'll reach out to the referees to seek confirmation, and we'll also review the social media accounts. Once we're happy to respond and approve the application, we'll approve, and we'll also set a seniority level for the Smart Pro on the basis of the information that they've provided. We'll grandfather their seniority from their experience at a top consultancy firm. So for example, if they were a manager at PwC, they would be a manager on Big Build too. Once the team at Big Build has reviewed the application, then the community member will be able to come back to their Smart Pro section and be able to access the Smart Pro part of the Big Build application. As we can see, we're taken to the dashboard for the Smart Pro, and here we're shown availability. Availability can be updated by a new Smart Pro seeking to be found by team leaders. We can set the profile to listed, and a Smart Pro can change their listing status to unlisted at any time. They can also set their hourly rate. They can set their contract duration preference. They can set the number of hours per week. They can set their service category, say cybersecurity in this instance. They can set which days they're available per week. They can set their work site, so whether they can work remote local, client offices, and work site. So in this and team office, and in this case we'll just select all. The work location, we'll put United Kingdom, England, and Bath. And then finally we'll select an industry that the Smart Pro wants to provide services to. So we'll go for automotive and transportation. Once the Smart Pro has set their availability, team leaders seeking Smart Pros to join their team will be able to find them and send them a contract request. So we'll log out as this user and we'll log back in as another user who has already received a contract request from a team leader. The Smart Pro is called Zena Smith. We can see her work in education experiences here. If we click into the Smart Pro section of the Big Build application, we can view the availability, which has already been set, and we can then go to the contract section of the Smart Pro part of the Big Build application, where we can view requests received from team leaders. The contract status goes as follows. A contract request is sent from a team leader to a Smart Pro. The Smart Pro then has the choice as to whether they want to decline the contract request or they can submit an application to the team leader. If they choose to submit an application, then the team leader has a choice as to whether to decline the application received from the Smart Pro or to confirm it. If they confirm it, then it's an agreed contract between the parties. Then either party can cancel the contract over the course of during the lifetime of the contract, but they may incur penalties for doing so. And also the contract can be set to completed if all of the work has been delivered and all of the payments have been made. So if we view this request received from a team leader, we can view the messages received in relation to this contract from the team leader here, and we can also see the team page which the team leader is attempting to hire this Smart Pro onto. We can send a message from the Smart Pro to the team leader. So, hi Yankee, I'll submit an application. And as we can see, we've got two choices here. We can either prepare an application or we can decline the request. In this case, we'll choose to prepare an application. We can see the questions which the team leader has prepared on their original request listed here, and the Smart Pro can answer these questions to the best of their ability. Once they're happy with their answers, they can click Save, and then the contract moves from the contract requested bucket into the applied contracts section. Now we can see the messages which were submitted. We can see that the Smart Pro has submitted an application and the team leader will respond soon. We can see the request itself, originally sent from the team leader, and we can see the application which the Smart Pro sent back to the team leader in relation to this contract. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. In the next video, we're going to be showing how a team leader can view and accept the contract application received from a Smart Pro. And we're also going to show how that Smart Pro, having been on an agreed contract with the team page, their profile shows up in the team page as a team member. Alright, that's all for now, so thanks for listening and we'll see you in the next video.